Absolutely. Really, with each of the pitchers, none of them did anything to deserve to get sent out of camp. It just became a matter of innings and guys that are in competition to make our major league team. And even with Kevin, to an extent, just out of innings at shortstop for him. As we look to who is going to be our second string shortstop, our third option at shortstop, and keeping Kevin at short. We're also running out of DH opportunities because our pitchers are hitting. So, but coming back to Nick, and really, again, all four of the pitchers that went out today, very pleased with them. In Nick's case, most importantly, health. Threw the ball well, threw the ball healthy, used the fastball to both halves of the plate, showed the good sink on it, showed the continuing development of the changeup, and showed a good breaking ball. Again, very, very positive signs, and a guy that we continue to believe is on track to help us at some point sooner than later.
Is he, I know they're not the same caliber of pitchers, not the same caliber of prospects, but is he the type of guy that you look to make a second half, give you a second half boost, kind of like Tyon did last year in the same manner?
Yeah, again, a little bit of a different situation that our numbers are stronger this year, but we absolutely believe Nick can help us at some point this season. Again, continued refinement, continued recognition of where and when and how to use his stuff efficiently and effectively, pitching to a game plan, recognizing swings, making adjustments on the mound, using his fastball to both halves is going to be important for him. But he is a guy that we do believe will help us at some point this year, and again, not setting a time frame on him, but believe with his continued growth and development, he'll definitely be a guy that can come up and make a start if need be, but we also have a handful of other guys that can do the same thing.
You're pretty happy with the starting pitching depth at top of your organization, top of there?
It's young, and so there's risk that comes with youth, but we love the ceiling of the group and love the collection of different skills and love the collection of individual stuff as well as quality of people and the intelligence and the size, the strength, the deliveries, the arm actions, the power sink that some of the guys have, the ability to use their fastball that some of the guys have. We like this group a lot. How it all comes together and how it matures collectively and individually will be an important step for us.
A year ago, this first cut day, I think Tyon was in that. Glass, it wasn't the happiest day of their lives. They were, they said they don't want to get cut again. And a year from now, when we get a couple starting pitchers, but not necessarily, you're not in the same position. Does that show where you are with that depth, or your 7, 8, 9 guys? You not only are finding the innings for them, but they're a stronger core, from 1 through 8 or 9, or however you look at that.
Yeah, and again, I think Kingham, Holmes, and really even Epler are reflect last year. We send some pretty good pitchers out of camp early, and it's not because they don't belong. It's because we need to get them stretched out and we need to get them innings, and we're giving some innings to guys that are in more likely competition, direct competition to make our major league team, whether it's out of the bullpen or, in this year's case, really it's the 8 starters that are competing for, or 3 guys that are in the rotation, and then the remaining 5 guys that are competing for the 4 spots, as we've talked with Cool with an inside track. So those are hard guys to get innings for. The way Ray does it, we'll sequence Cole, we'll sequence Nova, and we'll sequence our other starters through the minor leagues to get them stretched out, because we can control the environment in the minor leagues. So it's we can get them to 90 pitches, whereas if they get hit hard in the second inning in a major league spring training game, they have to come out of the game, and then we have to go to the bullpen. So that's not ideal. So as we go through this with Jameson, with Garrett, and with Nova, they'll get stretched out. So it gives us innings for the remaining 5 guys that are competing for those spots. We'll have to make some decisions as we cycle through that next time through the rotation, and because we want to get the 3 that are getting built up, we want to make sure they get opportunities. And Ray's a master puzzle man in terms of putting together the innings and how we get innings. And off days are a great thing, but they're also a game that we don't have 9 innings, and so we may look to do some other guys getting into some minor league innings, maybe a B game here or there or something. But we do have a lot of very good pitchers in camp that we want to get innings for.